Hello, everybody. Why, hello. Um, don't know about you guys, but I legitimately do not remember what we were doing last time. I'm actually going to turn the music up. UI can go down a bit. Why does that sound so loud in my ears? Is it very loud? Yeah, it actually is, damn. Let's turn that down to like 10. Okay, that should be a lot better, right? Yeah, that's a lot better. That's like half my volume. Maybe turn it down a little bit more. Oh, come on, you're so close. There you go, there you go. Apply. There's game options. Huh. Anyway. I'm just trying to remember what we were doing last time. So... What? I thought we had the farms up. This isn't the proper save. Did I not save last time? Yeah, I didn't. Oh, thank you, autosave. Oh! Almost had a heart attack. Right, so last time, I do remember some people were dying of old age. That I do remember. I also remember we were trying to get this set up. How did that start going? It doesn't look like it really was. We have 99 stone and 61 iron. Right. So, first thing, let's maybe get a clerk. And, right. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of like small stuff here. Let's go inventory. Right, let's display by quantity. We have about 1,000 wheat. I remember we were doing pretty well, so we'll put in 300 wheat. I'm fine with that. Then the next thing we had was stone. I'm gonna see if we can maybe throw in 50 stone. Then our next thing was berries, fish, and iron. Berries we don't have a lot of, so let's just go 30. Fish we don't have a lot of either, so let's just go with 30 fish as well. Iron I'm gonna try throw in at 50. Coats we've actually really been struggling on. Tools, not so much. I'm actually going to see if we can put... Well, for now, let's put 40 tools away. And logs, let's just keep 20 in there. Coats, let's maybe try keep 12 in there. And that should give us a little bit of stock in there. Town hall, if I go, not population, food. Food, it drops quite heavily a lot of the time. But I remember we were trying to solve this by building the gatherer's hut and the forester's lodge over here. Forester's lodge, we didn't build the gatherer's hut up there though. Okay. Interesting. We also woodcutter, forester. Yeah, no, that looks good for now. We were also having a massive problem with firewood. I remember that as well. But for now, I think let's just let it play out that everything just turned white. Why? Early spring 21. Okay. We had over here... Yeah, a bunch of this stuff was gonna start growing. Gatherer's hut. I don't want to put any gatherers on here. I'm just gonna wait for this to build. I'm not gonna put any gatherers working at this particular gatherer's hut until we have some of the housing and the market built nearby. More people were born, more students. More people were born, more students. Okay, we are up to 17 students. That's 17 of 20. Do we by chance have a school coming in here? Schoolhouse. Yes, we did. Okay, so we did sort of plan. More laborers as well. Brilliant. 6 builders, 4 laborers. I am fine with that for now. I would, after this is done, obviously. None of those are particularly ready. Okay, after this is built, I'd like to maybe prioritize... Another child was born. Nice. The reserve of logs is low. It always seems to be. Don't worry. Actually, just tell them not to work here. There you go. Don't work that one just yet. I would like... if we could increase priority of maybe these things here. So, stone house, woodcutter, stone house, stone house. Unfortunately, stone house, schoolhouse, stone house. If all that stuff could sort of be prioritized, I feel like life would be a little bit better. But again, we shall see. I do remember we're also waiting for a trader. Speaking of which, one has just arrived. Pause. A merchant has arrived. We have got wheat seeds. So if we could just get the plum seeds. Stone is really valuable. We've put 24 in there. Iron is very valuable. We've got 30. And we've also got 20 logs. However, it's not enough just yet. I'm thinking of maybe... let's keep this posted. We're missing about 2,000 value. Food is also really, really low. Which I'm not the happiest about, but hey. I could really do with that plum seed. Actually, looks like the one field's about to get harvested. Reserve of logs is low. We know this. This is true. Still waiting for a bunch of stuff over here. Oh, there you go. We just got 50 stone there. Let's increase to 100 and 100. Sorry. 100, yes. Wood I don't really want to take, if I'm honest with you. And if I have a look over here, Nothing I particularly want to throw in this direction either. So, yep, let's just continue working. Okay, just the game complaining about everything being low. 34. If the tools could come in here, that'd be great. If the coats could come in, that'd also be great. This is an orchid, so having plums would actually be great in this area. However, for now, it looks like we're not getting anything. A little bit more stone was delivered. More people are coming to work. Okay. Okay, still just a lot of bad events. Food is actually still super low. Okay, but the wheat is being harvested now, so... 100... 100... Yeah. Beautifully done, by the way. Still not enough though. This must become 44. That's only 960. Which is unfortunate. So how are these doing, by the way? I never really had a look at these. That produced 1,600. That produced only 800. Why? Okay. Rude. 970. I don't think we're gonna get this off, if I'm honest with you. A stone cutter was replaced by a rock. Unfortunate. More people are coming on as laborers. The complete harvesting of all that would be great, if you don't mind. Again, if maybe some of these houses were built, I don't know. We've got the resources, I just don't know what the builders are working on. Like, that's not being worked on, that's not being worked on. In fact, what are they working on? Workplace. Okay, not my first choice, but anyway. Show the workplace. That stone house in particular, okay. Your workplace is the woodcutter. Don't really want that, but okay. Next one, your workplace is there, that's fine. You are working... I don't want to see your house, I want to see your work. Anyway. Let's just keep time moving along. Food is back up to about 1,800. Maybe let's just do like 200 and like 200. I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, the boatman has gone, unfortunately. Are you guys not gonna do another harvest of wheat? That's gonna be dangerous, boys. My cat wanted some loves, sorry. Okay. A little bit concerning about how low our food is. Leading into winter. That is not gonna be, like, anything I deny. So, maybe to fix this... This will also become wheat. Laborers are gonna unfortunately be dropped in priority. Guys, there's like so much stone here. Why are the builders not building? Also, crap load of children just got born. Instead, you guys want to build the Forester Lodge up there. Okay. Early winter, we still have 1,300 food. I'm fine with that. We can also have potentially... I'm actually gonna start working this. And allow for another... I'm gonna now have 8 gatherers. Now the 2 people grew up and became laborers. Great. Town hall. Nomads. No. Graph. Population. All I care about. All I really care about. This barn just has some tools in it. Down to 700 food. Oof. Really starting to feel the, like... population crisis over here. However, hopefully with these guys up and running, we will be able to produce a boatload more food. Is my hope. And another person's dying of old age. Nice. Having a look at the map, this looks like this could be like a great population center, by the way. Plenty of space for like some mines and things, plenty of space for some housing. Could really be good. Also, right? Just gonna do this for a short period of time. Because, like, seriously, guys, you have 45 stone here. Build the houses, everything else will go up so much quicker. Because then, you know, you live close by to the problem. No? Okay. Just a thought. A building has caught fire. No! It's a good thing there's a wall right here. 2 wooden houses. 3 wooden houses have burned. A bunch of people just had to move into the boarding house because of that. That is unfortunate. 3 houses burning down. What does our town hall say about that? We have 31 homes and 34 families. That is unacceptable. Rebuild. You guys have the well. Why did you take from the river? Anyway. That is gonna slightly slow down our pop growth. Which for now, like, isn't a problem. Maybe the pop growth speed going down for a bit is a good thing. But everyone came to deal with that. Damn. Okay. Just as a question. Yeah, resources are just getting pumped into that thing over there. Okay. Okay, 6 of our 6 builders are working on the market. Wouldn't be my first preference, but again, I'd like the houses up. Maybe if I do this, like 2 down. Oh well. Yeah, the other guys move over to the house. Okay, that's good. That is actually pretty good. 192 food is all we currently have. Game, I don't care about the reserve of logs or tools. I'm worried about that number there. Food cannot drop that low. Like, damn. 104. It is late spring. That's halfway to harvest. It's also halfway to harvest. Okay. I must say, I think the hunting cabin over the years... No, it is actually doing okay. Okay, maybe I should just, like, shouldn't complain. Clearly, I don't know what I'm speaking about. Yeah. The reserve of food is low. Now that is a statement I will agree with. However, we do have 71, 79, 74. We do have 3 farms that are coming close to being complete. I would maybe like a couple more. But hey, we've had worse. We've had worse. Iron is actually devastatingly low. Oh, but someone is here to trade. Right. Pause as we look at the trade. cabbage seeds. Okay, I'm willing to trade all 200, all 97, and 40. Okay, what else do we have to give you? We can give you 2 there. Oh, really? We are so close. Inventory. Oh. 80. How many do we currently have? Change that to 60. Because we currently have 40. That would help. Change this to 20. Start working that, please. Because then we can give him 20. We can give him 200. We can give him 105. We can give him 40. We can give him 12. And we're just looking for a little bit more on that. The minute we can get cabbage seeds going, we can go even harder into the farming. Starting that and that patch. And one of the farmers has died of old age. Great. Let's slow it down a little bit. We can take out... No. 106. Still overpaying by 50 units, so we can actually take this down to 96 and save ourselves some iron. More than happy to make that trade and dismiss him. This and... That's an orchid. This, and I'm immediately going to make another one over here. That instantly becomes cabbage. That can instantly become cabbage. We need a couple more farmers, so I'm going to do that. Then let's do that. And with that, I'm happy. Having 8 more farmers and a bunch of cabbages is gonna help with the food so much. We're down to 56. Like, I feel like we'll get through this winter. By the way, these numbers are horrible. For 4 people, that's 1 person, 2 person, less than 3, less than 4. You guys have not made a profit so far. As opposed to these people, you guys are barely making profit, bro. But yeah, with cabbages now available, I feel like the amount of stored food we are going to have is going to start to skyrocket. 2 people are without tools. I feel like that is fine for now. Sure, our iron's a bit low, so maybe we do this. But for now, we are fine. Okay. I feel like if we can... Oh, we can't even. I was gonna build a highway up over there. Can't even down there. No. Okay. Up to 18 students again. Bit worrying, but hey. It's unfortunate our farmers couldn't help work out this time. I would have loved our farmers to... No, our farmers to have planted the cabbage fields. Just a bit late, however. But with another 2 fields of food coming in... I need another 3. So 1, 2, 3. With another 3 fields actually coming in next season, I feel like we'll have plenty of food. Early autumn, busy harvesting all the wheat. That's nice. This is literally making nothing anymore, so I'm actually gonna take this person out. And I'm gonna say stop working it. Pop in more builders. And maybe pop in another miner and stonecutter again. There you go. Food should start skyrocketing now. It didn't. Hi, Town Hall. I just want to check something. Production. Okay. Produced 8,000, used 7,000. But we used 10,000 last year and only produced 8. So last year we were definitely running at a deficit then. This place has... I mean, barely paid for itself. Okay, the reserve of everything is now low. This thing's inventory is also like decrepit. We need more people working in the mines and in the quarry. Like, that's just a fact. Oof, just barely skimming on like 300 food. Ugh. If we have a look at the graph of our food, we're staying like below 1,000 food. We need to start like floating. Ugh! We just went down to 44. We just went down to 38. Okay, people are dying of old age. Not cool. I don't appreciate it. To be fair, you were a stonecutter. Kind of unfortunate there, buddy. In the middle of winter, we are at about 200 food. So these places, this place here is desperately trying to help. It's a bit unfortunate with its positioning, but it is trying, okay? A lot of places are cold, which is unfortunate. Lots of people are without tools. Iron is suffering. That's fine. Food is low, logs are low. We know we are waiting for early spring to start planting. Okay? Okay, now that the new season has started, the farmers should start planting. Oh, it's still late winter. Okay, we're still waiting a few months. Yeah, you're the blacksmith. That's fine. Let's just get more people working if we can. More people are becoming laborers. I do quite like it. Again, can we like prioritize this, bro? Come on. Like, there's everything you need to build the houses right there. Anyway, farmers should start the planting process. It looks like they are. I kind of need the food a little bit faster, though. Our current food sources should at least hold us off. We're at a population of over 100 at this point. We just need to, like, up our game on everything. Okay, 8 builders, bro. Although the builders don't have anything to build with. So let's do this. Let's instead do that and that. 5 miners, 5 stonecutters. Let's try build up our resources that we've been struggling with. This is honestly dragging a bunch of its own resources, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, let's just keep the game going. We're at 1 speed. We need to be at, like, 5 speed. 1. There's a citizen with the disease. Uh-oh. How do we execute? Two people with disease. We don't have, like, a proper doctor, by the way. People are dying of the mumps. Is this gonna be our, like, great equalizer? The thing that kills everything. More and more people are getting infected, and more people are going without tools. A merchant has arrived. Hi. What do you have? Cattle. Oh, that could be useful. Okay, 52. 11. 1 and 20. We just simply don't have enough resources. We have to dismiss this guy. Okay. 6 people are now sick. Ooh, I feel like we're about to have a massive population dip. And 20 years into the game is going to be like the worst part about it. Food is also deathly low. The amount of students is back up to 19 again, by the way. We might also be about to have our first education crisis. Which isn't going to be fun. Food and tools are low. I know, like, a good portion of the population just doesn't have tools at the moment. We are trying to solve that. Down to 64 food. 68 food. Okay. Again, this doesn't really help. Again, we have this massive building project here. We're missing like 20 iron. 20 iron, which ironically is sitting just over there. Hi, are you a laborer? Yes! Beautiful. And then you guys are like forced to walk back home after pickaxing one thing. Okay, that's unfortunate. It is summer, and I can't help but realize, like, the food hasn't been harvested yet. People are dying of old age again. Okay. 13 people have diseases. Life only gets better and better in my town. Look, the reserve of food is going to be low until we harvest the crops, okay? Most of our crop fields are at like 50%. Iron is being like our great annoyance right now. Again, we have iron right here, but the guys are like having to walk so far. They barely do anything and then just walk off. So maybe we speed up a little bit. Oh, the guys are harvesting. So actually our food crisis should get solved shortly. Yeah, a bunch of food should be about to sweep in. We're up to 500 already. I like it. Laborers, no. Miners, yes. I need that iron. And let us just have our farmers keep harvesting food. Even with all of this food coming in, there you go, up to 800. Better, down to 600 already. We've reached our limit on students. 3 people are apparently hungry. Let's go get food. We've got like 300 food. How's our fish doing? 1,600. I don't know how you guys managed logs. You guys only did like 800. That is unfortunate. Died of starvation, died of starvation. Why did the 3 of you die of starvation? We have food. What? And you died of old age. Is our population taking a dip? It is as well. Oof. Okay, a bunch of useless kids are being born. Just as a question, overview, 43 families and 34 homes. What? Homes 34 but 43 families. How does that work? So what you're telling me is we actually do definitely have a deficit of resources right now. Right. This last season didn't do too great. I mean, it's still doing okay. Not as good as this one. But that's probably because of the distance they have to walk to get to work. Again, a problem that would be solved. Okay, I feel like I gotta do this. Pause this. Where are these guys assigned now? 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. 2, 4, no. Okay, so it's 2. It is 4. We have 6, right? 6. Someone died of mumps. Someone died of old age. Okay. What are we missing here? We're missing logs, we're missing stone, and we're missing iron. We're missing logs, we're missing stone, we're missing iron. We're missing stone, and we're missing iron. Right. Those resources should be about to be harvested. Oh yeah, by our one laborer. Ooh. Again, this can sort of wait. I'm almost tempted to tear down the market that we have. Old age, someone replaced him. Okay. Now we don't have that, so we have to take out 2 miners just to be laborers, just in case. 31 iron. That's enough for all 3 of these houses. We're missing 4, 8. Call it 90 stone. Okay. I like that lady there. She's doing a lot of work. It is already late winter. Okay. People are coming this side just to do a little bit of labor work. That's good. It is pretty good. Looks like our disease ran its course, which is also another great thing. Fewer deaths, so you know. Bunch of people just became laborers, okay. Can get a miner and a stone cutter up. That's fine. Right. If they weren't being used for houses, some of it might have been grabbed here by the vendor. No, it looks like most of the stuff just sort of got left in here. A lot of stone has come this way. So if we need to trade, we have stone to trade. That is a good to remember. With it being spring, a lot of the guys should be... There you go. Planting the crops. More people are becoming laborers. More people are going to be joining the mining force. Okay. If I'm honest with you, it doesn't even look like our builders are building here. 4, 14, and 45. Just gonna keep those in mind. I'm also gonna speed it up to 10 times. Wheat just like grows so nicely. So nice and quickly. Food is hovering at about 300. There are nomads at the town hall. Ooh, we have decisions. 17 citizens. It is a massive bump in population. Massive. I'm sort of just doing that. Okay. Up to 10. Up to 10. Up to 8. Right? There are citizens without homes and there are citizens without tools. Bunch of people just came over here. With the extra housing, well, with the extra housing being built here, and hopefully with the extra labor force, we can get to... Again, this can also sort of be paused. Food production... Slow this down a little bit. Food production... Gatherer's hut. I wanted to do something like this, and I wanted to do something like... that. Forester's Lodge. I'm also going to put a hunting cabin. There was one other thing I wanted. A herbalist. Just there like that. And a herbalist. Just there like that. Okay. Bunch of people just came into our labor force. Bunch of iron. So we've got 2, 4, 6. Should be 2 more workers somewhere. Where, oh where are those other guys? Maybe they're working on something over here. Preferably food. As I suspected, food consumption suddenly spiked. We almost, like, sort of expected that. Almost, sort of, actually, we perfectly did predict that. They're working on like something over here in the forest. Because that can wait because that's not food related. That can sort of wait. Hunting cabin won't. Herbalist can sort of wait. Gatherer's hut doesn't have to wait. Okay. Okay, guys are gonna start harvesting here. So food will spike. There's more disease. There are people without tools and there's people without homes. Right, 9, 14, and 48. This is the only one that has gone up. Right, I don't know how we have more people, but the same problem of work not getting done. Like, just throwing that out there. We have 58 iron and 10 stone. Explain to me what happened. Maybe I don't understand. Eight laborers. Brilliant. It's not helping this, though. Gatherers, fishermen, hunters, wood choppers, foresters. It's like nothing seems to be going our way. Okay. Bunch of stone here is being harvested. Someone died of... 3 people just died of starvation. We have 700 food. Starting to maybe regret that decision. Someone just got crushed. That is fine. 2 children and a laborer. Okay, so it's not too important. People are coming out at a surprisingly good rate. The only thing that's not being done at a surprisingly good rate is the building. Seriously, what's going on here, guys? It's neither of the storage barns. 2, 4, 6, 8. There. Found it. More people are becoming the laborers. Guys, I'm starting to think it's less about the problem of resources. Starting to think our builders aren't building. Because 9, 14, 48. But anyway. Just gonna keep this going. This guy should be putting a bunch of spare resources in here. I'm almost tempted to up it to 2 guys in here. In fact, I will. We do have a massive disease outbreak. Here's a little trade ship. Bunch of kids are being born. Thought I didn't have enough housing, but anyway. Chickens! Okay, so for 200 stone. 4, 8, 12. I can maybe save myself some stone here. How about 180? How about 170? How about 71? And then you take that. For that I can get 3 chickens. In here will be chickens. In here will now also be a herdsman. Meaning we're also gonna start getting eggs. Beautiful. How's there still wheat in that wheat field? Wait, why is this not working? Oh, no, you can work that. No, you can. You can. And then herdsman. Oh, they're the chickens. They're the chickens. They just had to make their way over. Okay. And with 3 chickens, we should start also getting eggs. And hopefully if they breed up enough, we'll get chickens as well. Something I'm going to do just because our team seems to not want to do anything. So I was even considering a pasture 8x12 or 7x13. Let's go 8x12. 36 logs to build that. That'll just be another, like, beautiful little chicken coop. But with that, again, I'm going to speed through a little bit of time. Bunch of people are now staying in the boarding house, by the way. Not too happy with that, personally. But what do I know? A lot of our iron and stone just got taken away. It hasn't been put towards the buildings. Which makes me think this place has just taken all of it. It's kind of disappointing. It is now late winter. One of our laborers has just died of old age. Poor them. Okay. Stone house. Some progress was made. 24, 14, 48, and 13. It is now early spring, guys. Resources seem to just have disappeared again. Chickens are up to 3, but they are now producing eggs. And like this, our civilization shall grow. Up to 20 students again. Not the greatest. But hey. People are growing up to work as laborers. It doesn't matter at this point, guys. You haven't put the resources to use. So whatever. Food is like teetering on the edge. Eggs not quite helping, but more chickens are being born. Hopefully that becomes good very shortly. Something else I just realized. No, the things that the builders are working on are getting the resources first. Okay. Still just basically waiting on a mass of stone. Anyway, back up to 10 speed. All the problems here get solved as soon as some of these houses get built. Bunch of people are becoming laborers. Hi, guys. I don't think you realize, laborer isn't a job we have here. But I will have 5 laborers spare. We have a bunch of miners, okay? Lots of stone, lots of iron. All to complete the houses over there. Don't complain. 17 people don't have tools, so we are also working slowly. I'm not gonna put chickens inside of there just yet. Not until that starts to fill up. Food again is almost dangerously low. 2 people just died of starvation. 1, 2, 3 people just died of starvation. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3. 1. That's old age. Okay. People are dying is the point. More people are dying of starvation. More people are dying of starvation. The stonecutter died. Okay. So we're gonna go back down to 12. People seem to be dying of starvation. Right, so taking on all those other guys was a bit of a mistake. Those nomads. Is currently hurting us. Another person just died of starvation. Another person just died of starvation. Another person just died of starvation. Okay, miners are expendable. A lot of our people are now actually starving. In fact, 12 people are currently starving. There's a bunch more people dying of starvation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that for now. Okay, 6 people. Looks like a bunch of kids are dying of starvation. That's fine. Okay, this is becoming... Okay, wheat is back on the menu, boys. Cabbage is back on the menu. You just need to get it in you guys before you die. And the merchant has arrived at the trading post. Hi, what do you have? Cabbage seeds. We've already got cabbage. Yeah, we've already got cabbages. Don't worry about it. Cheers. Also, by the way, this house is finally... just needs to be built. I just want to have a look at the town hall. Look at that plummet in population. That's what happens in Banished when you start to run out of food. Okay. Okay. 10 laborers now. Or everyone just go grab food. Our population just plummeted. Ouch. 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 But guys, we have 300 food, please. Eat. There's still four people that are hungry. Also, Yeah, we're down to one of those again, by the way. 1, 2, 3. How is this doing? 30 eggs currently this season. Not too bad. But considering one person will eat, you know, like 100 a year, not so great. Okay, children dying of starvation is fine. We need our food scenario to sort of stabilize. Come on, guys, just get the foods, like, circulated, okay? Okay. Okay. Now our population will slowly start rising again, okay? We had a small food blunder that resulted in a... Well, let's just look at the past year. We were at about 130, now we're at under 100. You know. 34 families, 34 homes. We're actually sort of equalized. Which might actually end up being a good thing. Now this area is finally getting built up. And now we're starting to stockpile food. I mean, it was food only leading into early winter, so who knows. This place should also start be doing better. So-and-so. Okay, people are growing up. Right, that's what we wanted. I was gonna say it was a bit unfortunate about what happened, but I feel like I would do it again in the same circumstances. Farmers being replaced by new ones, that's totally reasonable. This pasture won't be worked just yet. This house needs to be occupied by the builders. Needs to. Okay. Although we don't have the resources now, so not like it really matters. Okay, more people are dying of old age, which is unfortunate, but this stone house is now done. Slowly but surely now. Hopefully stuff can start being moved over this side. More laborers sort of coming to be a student and a gatherer. Wouldn't have personally been my first choices, but hey. Spring, with about 300 food left, we are starting to plant. Having a look at our chickens. 54 eggs is only enough to support like one person in terms of pop. Not even one person, half a person. But they are now up to 6 chickens. So hopefully that gets better soon. Another merchant has arrived. He only has firewood. Okay, if I give you 20 logs, I can get 10 wood. Sure, why not? Trade! Yay! Dismiss. Useless, buddy. Useless. Okay. Reserve of tools is low. Yeah, always seems to be. I was gonna say there is actually a second house. This one that is missing 1 stone, which I quite like. Okay. "35 homes, 34 families, 94 citizens." Oof. Okay. Yeah, life just sort of continues. I'm actually gonna keep the pasture up here because I want to see how it's doing. We're now up to, what's it? 8 chickens. I quite like that. Do quite like that. I don't like how about half of our population is not working though. It's promising for the future, but in the present it is scary. Down to 96 food again. Okay, I'm gonna hope that the food can hold off until for like a little bit longer until we can harvest it at a more appropriate time. However, the minute I start to see people start to get hungry, I'm gonna see if I can just preemptively harvest like a field. Looks like the second house over the side is starting to get built, which I do like. Down to 34 food, 40 food. Okay, a whole bunch of people just became students. We're up to about 104 food. Immediately back down to 80. I don't even know why I bother. Our field is at like 70% and 80%. So I don't feel like I need to do a premature harvest. I almost swear we're up to 8 chickens at a point. Why is it down to 7? Anyway. This house is now coming up, which I like. I also like the fact that these are stone houses, meaning they're going to naturally use fewer resources. But I would like to try get ahead on the population game again. More laborers are becoming things, so I'm going to slowly pop them into miners again. This house I'm interested in. Becomes a student and a farmer. I guess you could have stayed at a worse place, like honestly. Okay. Schoolhouse I don't particularly see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but those are our 4 next projects. Food is now shooting back up again. I do love that. I do love that. I'm actually just gonna speed through winter. I was hoping some laborers would have moved in, but anyway. This place is now producing about food for like 8 people. We've again lost our laborer population, so some miners come off. Late autumn, we're still just gathering some food. I like it. I like it a lot. Up to 2,000 food. I actually really like that. At the end of winter, I'm going to have a look at last year's food statistics. Merchant is at the trading post. Hi. Firewood. My guy, I'm just like not interested. Let's just like pop through winter because I don't think a lot is going to happen during winter. Some more kids are born. Great. An outbreak of yellow fever has occurred. Great. Really is making me consider like starting the main population center up here and like making that hospital, but no. Let's get our future food sorted. Winter, okay. 8 people have yellow fever. Ooh. 12, 11. Hopefully we can just keep it going. Ooh, late winter already, actually. I like it, I like it. Tools have become an issue again. Still just late winter. Early spring. Production. Hi, sorry. Last year we produced 11,500. We only used 10,000. I like that as a statistic. We're actually going into the new year with 800 food. And with our chickens up to 10, they still produce less than, you know, the herder, like, needs to live for a year. But slowly, slowly bringing those chickens up, like, to speed, is gonna be a good thing. Um... 40. Okay, everyone has like yellow fever. Okay. This is unfortunate. Let's just see what happens. Okay, a bunch of people are now actually dying from yellow fever. Okay, it's just kids for now. Well, it isn't just kids, but... Okay, that person grew up and is now a laborer. Just as a question, right? Graphs. For the past, I don't know, 5 years, population has been actually struggling. Ew, okay. We actually now need to start looking at the graph for the past 50 years. Ooh. Okay. That's like kind of scary actually. What are you doing? Visiting the doctor. There is no doctor, guys. Maybe what I do, right? We have a bunch of iron and stone in here. Maybe we legitimately just take it out. In fact, let's just take everything out of here. There's a merchant at the trading post again. Okay, let's have a look. Look, I'm tempted by the pear seeds. I really am. Okay, if what is in here is enough... Alright, we go for it, right? Like... If we have enough to make a trade for some pear seeds, I reckon we go for it. 150, 118. We have 14. We have 20. We have 122 here. We have 30, we have 30. I'm gonna say up this to 200. And I'm even willing to put the one more extra worker here. Just to try get this trade done. Okay. Okay. We are actually like so close to getting these. Get rid of the stonecutter and the miner. Unfortunately. Come on. An additional 35 units. Oh, come on. $28. Come on, I believe. We can put like 120 20 in. If we have... We don't even, like, really have food. Hide coats. Throw them in. If we have... logs. I don't even know where the logs went. There. Throw the logs in. Trust me, it'll probably be worth it. $28 units of something. Throw it in, guys. Throw it in. $10 units. Come on, guys. Something. Anything. Give me a ball. Throw me a ball here, guys. Throw me anything. Just focus on cutting for now, please. Please, boys. Six, 2, 1. Trade. Fucking remove everything now. Okay, we're literally going to stop everything over there. This now becomes pairs. We now need another 3 of you. Let's throw on 2 miners and 2 stone. 1 and 1, actually. Okay. More people are now going to just keep on producing us food. Food, we have learned quite sadistically, in fact, is the be-all and end-all. Up to 15 chickens already. Producing 84 eggs, which again, isn't enough. However, I feel like next year, it is going to be what we need the most. Yeah, what we need is that big influx of people again, i.e. the nomads. You can see our population has slowly started to recover. But it has definitely not recovered enough. Up to over 3,000 food. I think that's a food high, isn't it? We've had over 3,000 food before. But like, you know. That's... And just as a note, just as a really cool note, for the first time since we got the pasture, it is food positive now, with 18 chickens. So we know what's gonna have to happen over here, right? Overview, we have 36 families and 36 homes, so we are perfectly even, actually. I would like a mass up to 4K food. That's what I like to see, actually. 4K food in the bank. What I would love to see right now is a huge influx of what do you even call those guys? Nomads again? Because this time I feel like we're in the position to hold them. 18 students. We were over 100 people before. We're now 93. We're approaching that 100-person barrier. Before we sort of like skyrocketed past it, and then like sort of ended up screwing ourselves over. So this time I would like to hit it, stabilize around it, and then worry about it next year. But orchid now. I've never had an orchid before, so I actually want to see how it does. Looks like we already have planted some things on it, and those things are growing. Okay. 150 eggs from the pasture, by the way. Loving it. Late winter. I'm just gonna skip through to early autumn. I want to see how this orchard works. People coming and going of old age. We sort of expect it. Our schoolhouse is at capacity again. Couple of people just died. Another laborer just came to be. Chickens, up to 23. Orchid does look like it's growing. 50, 32, 5, and 3. Not looking the best, if I'm honest. This place can now worry about cutting and planting again. In fact, let's just worry about cutting for a bit. Let's try build up a resource stockpile of something for a change, you know? More laborers coming to be. I do like it. Okay, people dying of natural causes. We sort of expect that. People not having tools. They're still producing about 700 there and about 1,000 odd there. I also would like to have a look at the the production. Last year, again, about 1,500 and only used 10,000. So, we're good-ish on food. Yeah. That big dip in population. We had about 125 people. And we dipped, which is unfortunate. We're actually a little bit behind on homes. Really hoping that these can be put up sooner rather than later. However, I will just 10 speed it out, actually. A merchant has arrived, so maybe we will not. Let's see what he has. Just food resources, we don't really need it. What we need are these guys. They can help us out so good. But no. Actually, it looks like slowly the building projects are going along. Maybe not as fast as I would like, but they are coming along. Also, on an unrelated side note, when this is done, I feel like we have to get that and that up. Just saying. Early summer. I'm not going to add to the problems over here. Almost a full chicken pasture now, and we've already produced about 90 eggs. Nothing has really happened with the orchard, though. Which is a bit disappointing to me. However, I don't think I can complain. The schoolhouse is also teetering right on the edge of capacity, so any of this stuff can be built. That'd be great. We still have a massive shortage of tools. We still have a massive shortage of clothes. Again, we sort of need people. And a big boom of 22 would be great. Maybe let's just 10 speed it out. Focusing on logs, I think, can stop now. We've got 55. Nothing is particularly short on logs. Like, yeah, all of the buildings there need logs. But most of them are waiting on stone. Like, the woodcutter is actually, like, up to standard now. Late summer. We are now actually at capacity for chicken. So now we are actually producing chicken. That is interesting. I want to see what a year of chicken farming would look like. Also, with 6 of you guys, I think I'm going to put 4 of you to work like that. Produce more stone and more iron, hopefully. Again, slowly these buildings are getting worked on. Food will skyrocket again. Yep, looks like it is. Still plenty of food. Orchard still really hasn't produced us anything. What's this complaining about? Oh, it's just slaughtering off chickens. That's fine. Oh no, we've actually passed our food max. $10,000 food. Go for it. I have never hit the food cap before. Sort of a little bit scary. Losing some food to the cold. That is unfortunate. I don't like that. More people just sort of coming of age. Also, educated percentage should be going up, right? Only 82% educated. Okay, I don't know how that's a thing. But we have also... We're creeping by 100. We haven't passed 100 again. Okay, be like that. Jeez. We still have a massive tool problem, actually. Again, that is sort of unfortunate. But passing 5k food for the first time, that wasn't unfortunate at all. I actually like that. And late winter, everyone here is cold. These guys aren't, because of course they're not. Actually, another one of our houses is going to be built. That's going to be interesting. We are now actually hovering above 5,000 food during winter. I'm just going to add. Just pointing that out there, guys. Early spring, we're going to come back down to 5 speed. Orchard still hasn't produced us any food. In this new year, 3, that's enough to feed 4 people. Just a small chicken coop. That is impressive. However, farms are going back. We are producing so much food. Hello? Production. Last year, food. 12,000. We used 10,000. So our food production is going nowhere but up. Give me more nomads, game. Give them to me. Ironically enough, we're always just under 100 people. Which is really starting to annoy me. A merchant has arrived. Hi. Bean seeds. Bean seeds, you say? I think for now I just gotta let it go. We've got more than enough food. We just are lacking on all the other raw resources. Leading into like spring, I might actually slow it down a bit because we have 2 years left and I feel like we haven't been streaming for that long. But yeah, more people are becoming students. A farmer and a miner. No, a gatherer and a gatherer. A gatherer, a gatherer, a student, and a child. A builder, builder, a student, and 2 children. Okay. So there is quite a bit of stuff going on. I do like that. The next set of builders is where? One, 2, 3, 4. That is actually all 4. What I'll do is I'll limit that to 1. So then it's that house. So we're doing 2 houses, a stone shop. Stone cut is actually being built as well. Maybe chopping logs in this area. Might be pretty good. Also, yeah, I want to see how this pasture does this season with eggs and chicken, and I'm gonna consider opening the second pasture to try get us that going as well. Logs again has become an issue. I'm almost considering, and I don't know if this is a good idea, maybe prioritizing the food producing buildings out by the edge. Those will hopefully get us more logs and stone in the area. Nomads have arrived at the town hall. Exactly what we wanted. How many? 15. So 67, 75. So about 8 of them were of age. Okay. Okay. We're going to do something like that. 6 builders, 4 laborers. Up the amount of people in the mines. So now we have 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be a 6th person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna down you. Wait, does that mean they're working on something over here? No. No, not on either of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. No. That can go down 1. All of you are now 1 of 1. Perfect. Now they should be working something over here. No and no. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's project number 6? Am I stupid? Show me your work. That house. That house is called for. Okay, you are working woodcutter, which is second woodcutter. We do not need the second woodcutter. Where are you working now? That house there. Brilliant. Lots of that stuff suddenly being worked on. Just FYI. Seems pretty cool. Also, with that, I just want to have a look. Up to 114 people. Seems pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to do that and that. And then when this person becomes available, I'm going to tell them to start chopping wood as well. Hopefully then fewer people also get cold. Bunch of people are becoming students. Sort of what you expect in this sort of scenario. Biggest resources constraints is still stone and iron. Like 100%. Summer. Not as much as last year, but we'll wait until autumn. That's when the big food payout starts to happen. Orchard doesn't look like it's given us anything yet. Yeah, it's still at 0% yield. Okay. Something I also just realized. Yeah, we also now have a bunch of people inside the boarding house. So getting the housing, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting 4 houses built, which will be 1 more than the amount of families we have. So that is good. Meaning this whole area should be coming up good shortly. Reserve of firewood is low. It always seems to be low. These houses don't really have that much of a problem. It's more these houses. And it kind of makes me want to up the... Ooh, down to 1,500 food. Only at 57% yield so far. It should be fine. Hopefully. Coming up into the next few seasons. How's that going? Woodcutter should be coming along soon. Massive tool problem as well. I just want to point that out. Massive, massive, massive tool problem. Do we also have a little bit of a clothing problem? Okay. Don't know really if there's anything I should be doing to help with that. Forrest, if you guys can focus on chopping again, because we also have a little bit of a wood problem. We're missing just under, what's that, 20 for that stone house. 10 for the schoolhouse, and then 20 for another stone house. So we're missing about 40 logs. We've got about 10. Maybe just help speed along the production. That'd be great. Quarry's sort of doing its thing. What concerns me, it's already about half done. Which is a bit scary. But we'll live with that. I'm surprised this woodcutter still isn't done, but I guess that's because we have the tool problem. And we have the tool problem because we have the iron problem. We've actually dipped under 1,000 food again. Now, if I go have a look at production... we have the capacity for about 122 people. We are currently actually technically already at that capacity. We have 119 citizens. So our food production is going to be very close to what we're actually consuming. Meaning sooner rather than later, this orchid needs to start paying dividends. Because right now it's not giving us anything. And sooner rather than later, we should maybe think about throwing chickens into that pasture. Which is a little bit unfortunate. But here comes our food harvest. Like we were expecting. Logs are coming in at a very good rate, I might add. Actually cannot complain about the rate at which we're getting them. I just want to check. Stone we can do really, really well at, actually. Up to 50 people with no tools. Unfortunately, we also have an iron deficit when it comes to building, so we are feeling the repercussions quite a bit. However, autumn is now hitting. I see that stone cut is about to be done. Throw another person on that. All of a sudden now, another building job has started somewhere. Another stone house. Jeez. Only have one laborer, so I'm actually going to cut back on the stone cutting. And, yeah, are we still sitting at about 119 people? Yep. This house, actually, is going to start to be put up as well. So stuff is going up at a little bit faster of a pace now, actually. Which is surprising. Hopefully this year we don't lose any crop to winter like we did last year. Because that actually was unfortunate. We could have probably had a little bit higher of a food stock, but, you know, stuff happens. Really unfortunate about our tool problem, actually. Okay, more laborers are coming into the work pool as well. This year it looks like we are going to surpass 5,000. Nice. Yeah, nothing to really complain about, actually. We do have access to, well, we do have 3 tools that people haven't grabbed quite yet. Late autumn. Looks like we are still losing a little bit of crop. How long is this gonna stay? Okay. Might have still lost a little bit of crop due to the cold. That's probably because of our problem with tools. which only seems to be getting worse with time. So let's maybe, like, I don't know, hope for a merchant is at the trading post. You have logs. No, thank you. Orchid is actually now producing some logs and some pears. The pasture produced less. But I mean, it's still worth it. It's still like 3 people's worth of food. And I guess it also produces throughout winter. You know, I'm almost gonna do that preemptively. This will only have 16 chickens. I'm gonna get the second pasture down here up and running. Preemptively, knowing that, you know, our food might start to become a problem. This side, by the way, is actually coming along beautifully. I'm just gonna say. What? You guys actually can't? They have to build, like, a tunnel through here or something. Where can you place a tunnel? Like there. Okay, so why can't we place, like, a tunnel over here? It's not, like, tall enough or something. Oh, but that would be a valid tunnel. No, seriously. Okay. Bit devious, but okay. On an unrelated note, start planting again. Yeah, you can start planting again. Also, I'm noticing we also have a little bit of a stockpile for a change of some resources. Is this just gonna kick some out to here when we do a few extra like that? I think that is how that is gonna work, yes. But with that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna 10 speed through winter. This orchard did produce a little bit last year, but not enough to justify it. Do you wanna know what I might do, actually? Orchard, can these not be, like, super big? Too large, never mind. Let's do this. Put 4 more people into the mining. Might have been a few too many. But I'm hoping a few more people come of age quickly. Stone looks like it's starting to do well. Let's be honest, it's really not. I can see a lot of, like, 40, 80, and then another 40, 80. So 160 stone is just needed for the houses we're currently working on. So, like, you know. But we don't really even have the logs for what we're working on now, right? 24, 48, 60 something. Just like that, I'm actually going to take one out of each because someone just died. I don't know. I still need to, like, keep an eye on this. Because it hasn't performed this season. I mean, producing 7 pairs. That's just like, bleh, terrible. Okay. Ooh, another house is going to go up. This area will slowly start being populated. Which is, well, a good and a bad thing. Okay, I'm actually going to get the market up there. Having a place like this over here for food and other essentials might be pretty good. I also want to have a look at the town hall. 37 homes, 42 families. Almost makes me wanna not have... Well, not have. It almost makes me wanna accept a bunch of refugees again. But what I also wanted to have a look at is pathing to here. A lot of the people work close by. Okay, pathing here. Okay, could be a bit better. Could be a bit better. So the workers here are doing pretty good. The workers for the farm, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. See, that I don't like. That I don't like either. Okay, so what this is telling me is I actually need... like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more houses. And with those 8 more houses, a little road around like that. Those houses are just going to be just out of view, which is kind of terrible. Actually, maybe this is where we have our little, like, church ceremony thing. This area down here looks like it's definitely going to be, like, another major population hub. Definitely looks like that down there. More people... Oh, I closed one of my menus. That one. Oh, General Town Information Panel. It is early spring of the next year, and we still have 4,000 food. However, this is the part where all of a sudden our food drops. I know that much. All of a sudden, all 4 people are busy building that. A farmer, a hunter, a child, and a child. We have a hunter? No. But I will undo these. In case some laborers want to go over that way. I will also up again the amount of people working in those mines. Some might even say, with that being done, it might be worth plopping down 2 houses over here. Which I'm not opposed to. More than happily do. And maybe even what we do is we put 3 houses over there like that. And let's see where this takes us. The market is missing a little bit of iron. But I feel like with more and more people starting to live this side, it's going to be needed. A sort of necessary evil, if you will. The schoolhouse is also almost built, which is interesting. It seems like we are building a stockpile of stone, but not iron. Makes sense, because we are making tools with our iron as well. The pear orchard seems to actually be getting a harvest ready, which is nice. I like that. These guys are planting again, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay. Early days of spring. Early days of spring. I would love it if more nomads came, but I'm also a bit worried about... Hi. Why do you still have no... split? Oh wow, okay. So that's how you do it. You have to split the animals, and then they start doing the things. Okay. Yeah, as we sort of suspected, if we go and have a look at our graph, just have a look at the past year. We dip in food, we climb massively, we dip. Population for the past 50 years. We're on a big climb again. And we actually are over capacity for students. So the schoolhouse now is becoming an important... I don't want to call it a resource, but an important thing to have that we don't currently actually have. Firewood, as per usual, is low. It's just unfortunate. We should have 8 chickens here. I don't see the 8 chickens. Maybe you'll move them over shortly. Who knows? But, wait. 1, 2... Oh, geez. You guys are trying to do this stuff first. Okay. Might increase the efficiency of how we work. So, you're not wrong for it. I'm just a bit surprised. Overview. We're still short of houses. Yeah, still a bunch of people living in there. It's fine, especially since we are trying to sort the problem now. More laborers are coming into work. I like it. More and more, actually. A bunch just came into work. Let's go 9 and 9. Really get... Ooh, everyone here is cold. Sorry, guys. Really get this area here working. I like that as an idea. Yeah. Bunch of people have just become students. But again, we're at student capacity. I feel like the reason why we may be getting laborers a bit faster is because instead of them getting educated, they're getting to the age where they are meant to be going to school, and then we don't have capacity, and it's just like, well, you know, might as well just become a laborer, and then you can't go back to school later, which is unfortunate. However, having a look around, I really would like this build. We are just missing a bunch of iron. $22 only last season. That means this is only going to be done like near the end of the year. So maybe let's just speed up time. Who knows? Maybe the guys chop some iron or something in this area. Doesn't look like any of them are even currently working in that area, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. A merchant has arrived at the trading post. He just brings food. I don't really care for food. Um, 50 people still do not have tools. That problem hasn't nearly been solved. Also, is it just me or did our population sort of spike a little bit? Up to 123. So yeah, definitely spiked a little bit. Okay, I wasn't really paying too much attention to that. Interesting. Let's say that much. Interesting. With another 5 iron, however, we could be seeing the addition of the market here. Builder, woodcutter, gatherer, gatherer, student, gatherer, gatherer, student, builder, builder. Okay, so people are starting to move in over here. I'm actually sort of really excited for the market over here. Unfortunately, we also, with the tool problem, we also sort of need to solve that. This market is sort of like top priority, actually. Did I just see a bunch of... No, okay. It would be interesting to see what happens when this eventually hits 100. It's now late summer. Still waiting on 5 iron. Guys, I'm pretty sure there's more than 5 iron there, by the way. Waiting on 1 iron? Oh, come on, guys. Hey. More people are becoming laborers, by the way. But again, I feel like that's not a good thing. Because I feel like that's because of missing school. Bunch of people just died of old age again, actually. And before we do anything, it looks like we were harvesting. Yeah, it does actually look like we were harvesting some pears. Okay, that'll be good to see in a bit. Oh yeah, our tool problem's actually just like accelerating. We now have 54 people that don't have tools. But anyway, this market will now actually be up and running. And now I'm gonna have to get a second vendor. Boom. He will then equalize the food between these two locations, which will be nice to see. You already have 30 chickens. You already have 10. Okay. Houses are popping up all over the show. 40 homes, but still 45 families. So, you know. We'll see how that goes in a bit. Early autumn. Okay, so the pear farm has actually produced a net positive this season. How much more do they have to harvest? So we can expect almost double what they have now. So 1,000. Okay, the pears are worth it. And they might occasionally give us some... What do you call that stuff? They might also give us some logs, which will also be great. Right. Now, I'm not gonna be biased, but if we could increase the priority over here a bunch, that'd be nice. Hunting, herbalist, and forester. Just a suggestion. Getting up to a nice solid amount of food, 4,500. You see, I'm not gonna complain about these houses getting built down here, because there was like a lack of housing in this area for like all these farms and these jobs here and these jobs here and these jobs here. But like, guys, we have been trying to move this side of the mountain for a while now. Just saying. We only have one spare laborer, actually. But I feel like the 6 builders have a lot of work. I'm not going to try take away from them. Again, more people becoming laborers. I think this guy did graduate from school, though. Which is good. But we are going to need a second teacher. Yeah, a bunch of houses in this area are coming up. Well, those two. Which should increase efficiency over here a little bit. Oh, but people are building this stuff. Okay, sweet. They're going to try to build the herbalist. So we've never had medicine before. So this is actually going to be a big plus for us. The hunting cabin will also go up in time, I suppose. And the Forester's Lodge just for more logs. Up to 7,000 food there at a point. Loving that. Loving that. 45 families, but only 41 homes. 2 homes are almost done construction here. There you go. There's actually one of them. It is still late autumn. Yeah, ended up producing about 1,000 pairs, which I'm not going to complain about. Up to 11 chickens over here. Yeah, that's producing some eggs, some chicken. Should be good. Someone just died of old age. That's fine. Another person becoming a laborer. This is about 22% full. Filled with a bunch of different foods. I like it. Again, bunch more people actually are becoming laborers. Let's do that and that. And if possible, I do want the school finished. But with all these resources here, I feel like this is what's going to happen first. Well, needs to happen first. The reserve of tools is low. Look, our problem of tools has just like kept increasing. About 2/3 of our adults don't have tools. We know this as a fact. Also, everyone is cold. Barely anything happens during winter. Now I'm just sort of trying to have a think. Do you think... Okay, I just want to have a look. Almost, like, when it comes to the new year, we'll have a look. Second schoolhouse means a second teacher. I see that's almost built. A merchant is at the trading post. Can you trade people? But we don't have resources right now, so literally just go away. That is pretty much built. That's just missing some logs. Okay, so this area is gonna get torn down a little bit. That'll be fine. I'm literally just gonna fast forward until that school is built. I'm actually a big fan of this. Yeah, more children are being born. Come on. Just someone are dying of old age, that's fine. The reserve of firewood is low. It always seems to be, don't worry. Yeah, resources are getting splurged like all over the show for houses. It is late winter. Surprised this hasn't been built yet. Like, honestly. Late winter. I'm literally like gonna keep a devilish eye on this. Still late winter. Early spring. So, pause. I'm just gonna say that that finished on time. Maybe we didn't expand as much as I would have liked. Would have liked to, like, maybe do a bit more. But bunch of houses coming up in the local area to jobs should hopefully speed up the efficiency of which the jobs are being done. if we have a look at our graphs, we always go on about a 10-year period. We've barely actually grown in population, going from about 90 to about 120. However, what has massively improved from before is our food production. With a bunch more farms and the orchard and the chickens coming in, food production is... I'd almost hesitate to say skyrocketing. Last year we produced about 14,000 food. We consumed about 13,000. So food could be doing a little bit better. But I almost can't complain with the scenario that we're in. We've got maybe a few finishing touches we can put on. Like maybe that. That definitely look good. We can maybe throw like another couple of houses in a few places. Like, I don't know, that there. Throw this up like this. But, oh, I'm also gonna maybe do that. Can I not do that? Oh, because that's a road. Yeah. Place a bridge in like that. Build the road over there. See what housing we can get. No housing over there. Okay. Yeah. I was maybe having a look. Maybe. Because of how worth it the orchard was, making like almost a massive orchard over here. But I think for now that's fine. I think what I want is the forester's lodge and all of that up. I think maybe what we also need to have a look at doing is opening up the second quarry. Almost prioritizing it over the other one and opening up the second mine. And maybe start producing steel tools. Like, I feel like that might be good. Because, like, what is our problem right now? So our problem right now is we actually have got a backlog of building we need to do. Once that backlog is up, we're then going to be short of population. I mean, technically, we're already short of population, if we're looking at it. We're missing about 10 people for our mining jobs. Like, straight up. We're looking at putting in a forester, which is 4. A hunting cabin, which is 8. And a herbalist, I don't know how many herbalist was done. So, just over here, we're missing like 8 people for jobs. So, again, it's another thing of growing. Which, trust me, like, we're trying to do, but we almost just, like, falling behind. We have 45 families, 43 homes. The few pieces of wooden housing that we are throwing up, they'll be good short term, but this place over here almost feels more robust just because it's got the stone housing. We haven't seen it tested in theory yet, but it's definitely sort of like going to be tested soon. Also, I know it's not necessary yet, but having that stone road I feel like is going to be important shortly. Also a bit mad we can't just road up there. But so maybe what we do is we do... Okay, maybe we do something like that. Maybe what we also have a look at now is a hospital. This isn't going to be the most central location. I would have liked to maybe put the hospital over here, but maybe that's what we look at going forward. I know we can have maybe a set of... Ugh, brother. Ugh, brother. Okay, maybe that's not so bad. Okay. That actually isn't the worst thing in the world right there. I've seen worse. So we also can maybe start setting up, like, along this coastline. Maybe love it if we could do that. That. That and that. Maybe having a small housing slash mining area here. It might even be worth. Let's see if we can get some mines in. Those are quarries. Mine. 1, 2. We can actually fit 2 in right there. We can actually fit a decent stockpile over there. Maybe just a small area like that. Maybe even what we do is we stop building houses like that and we do that even. That could be interesting. Because then maybe we even put a like stockpile just there and a stockpile just there, but for now I don't want any of this sort of being built. Like if they want to come put down the roads in advance, I don't mind. But like that'll be pretty good, and then if we come over, it'd be resource production. Do you reckon we could fit 2 blacksmiths in? Not quite. Which is unfortunate. Yep. Then we just do one of these. Nice little stockpile over there. That road will just hopefully get smoothened out. Up here we maybe just do a set like a well, but we pause it. Maybe like you said, we unpause and unpause. That might be a bit of a mistake, but I feel like it could be worth it. However, I feel like before we do that, I must feel obligated to do something like that. Do you think we could fit a mine somewhere over here? Might even be able to fit one over here. Oh geez, the quarry's massive. Just doesn't fit in this area. Okay. So this will be a nice little mining area regardless. How far does that go? Just over there. If I build across like that. Market. It'll be great to sort of see a market up over here. Again, we're going to pause that building. No need for them to know that we're doing that. I feel like with that, I can almost feel obligated to do that. I know my main town is probably going to be down there. But I feel like as for the main area over here... Ooh. Maybe a chapel. Okay. A 15 by 11. Pause and pause. Then if I come over here, I feel like the hospital has to come in. Then I feel like a 2 stone houses over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these for now are gonna get paused. But again, we will maybe just road them up like this. Boom, boom, boom. Like, don't worry, we've got housing down. Ew. Ew, okay. So over here, we're just gonna have a little path, because apparently everything else is blocked. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, and boom. Yeah. That actually makes like a nice little town area up there. Then I almost sort of want to make a storage barn. Okay, with a orchard over there, which can be pear. Why you know what? Pasture? Hello? Pasture is too small. And a small cabbage field over there. Oh, for now we should actually remove them. Not cancel removal. Remove and remove. Yeah, we'll have a small little food production place over there. Yeah, all of this will basically be paused for the time being. And yeah, I feel like that is sort of the plan for next time. Plan for next time is maybe try, like we said, we'll try split the workers between these two mines, these two quarries. We'll get up the mine. We'll start producing coal as well. Maybe try, instead of iron tools, getting some steel ones. We plan on just building a crap ton of housing, which hopefully motivates the game to give us some nomads. And then hopefully with that, with the nomads we can get, you know, the forester with hunting, the forester with some hunting, up over in this area over here. Finish building up this area. Because actually, we can build in this spot over here. I wonder if it's almost worth building the stuff now. Because I wanted to build like a little tavern, you know, with a little bit of housing like this around it. You know, maybe not this house, and maybe this house we remove over here, because this is a bit of an awkward house. I was also maybe thinking of little stockpile at the back here. Road down, right? Another little house on either side of these. Sort of not trying to encroach, but going to be doing a little anyway. That allows us to do something like this, something like this. This allows us to do something like this and something like this, right? Allows us to build two more little houses like that. Okay, so down over here we can actually build a little bit more. What I was hoping for was like an orchard following this. Like a nice little orchard over there. Just to produce a little bit of food in this area. And I was actually hoping for an orchid on either side, but unfortunately we didn't get a second thing. But I'm just going to measure it out anyway. 15 by 5, so 5 by 15. And a little thing like that. Can I build a thing around the back? I actually can. That's beautiful. So as you sort of enter this area, you'll enter a little, like, orchid area into town. You know. Just thought it'd be, like, a cool little detail. But yeah. I think I've sort of, like, looked around enough. And that'll be the plan for next time. This time we're actually gonna save. Yes, please. We've actually unlocked a bunch of the things. I did not unlock that. Anyway. Yeah. Population is officially at 127. Nice. 76% clothed. I do apologize about that, guys. 75% educated. I do quite like that. But yeah, again, just the thing for me is looking over the past. We've played for 30 years, so we actually have to look at the past 50 years. The thing that really saddens me is this massive dip in population here. We could have maybe ended like up over here by like 150, maybe near 200 population. We just didn't get there. What also saddens me is this very empty livestock page. But yeah. All sort of comes in time. This animal pen is almost full again. That animal pen is actually starting to produce chicken again. That's great. Ooh, maybe having a small farm here. I don't want chickens again though. I want maybe other animals. I'm hoping for sheep. I will literally like sell as much as I can to try to get a couple more animals, because I feel like that'd be great. But yeah, that is sort of the plan for next time. 109 builders are needed. Oof. Sort of shows you just how, like, not out of touch we are, but like how far behind we are. But yeah, our market is actually surprisingly 20% full. Like, when we eventually move to this area, hopefully we can, like, fill it up even more. But yeah, for now, I think that's actually where I'm going to leave this one. Tomorrow, going to be another stream. I'm going to try stream again as much as I can. And I don't know about you guys, but I was having a look at maybe streaming some Shogun 2. And there's going to be some big changes to how we've been trying to do things in Shogun 2. I feel like we have fallen for a bit of a false strategy. And I'd maybe like to change that tomorrow. Starting a brand new game. You know. And just going for it. But anyway, without further ado, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers, cheers.